you ever heard the saying, a copy is never better than the original? Recently, I've thought a lot about success and achievement and what it takes. You cannot be the best by being someone else. You can only be the best by being yourself. Stop trying to emulate what other people are doing. Stop doing what everyone else around you is telling you. And stop trying to find the secret sauce for success. I do like to quote Albert Einstein a lot. I have done it in the past and I will do it again. The one who follows the crowd usually goes no further than the crowd itself. Like, think about it. It really does make a lot of sense. Like, those who walk alone will find themselves in places no one has ever seen. If you decide to follow every tip, trick and advice out there, then you will just destroy yourself. There will be nothing left from that unique you that makes you, you. There is no one like you on this planet. You are unique. Why would you want to trade it for anything? The one who can do really great, creative, and truly special things in this world. That's you. There are so many people in the world right now. To be exact, it's about 8 billion, and you can't take my word for it because I just googled it. And we mostly listen to content creators, and just to let you know, there are about 45 million content creators in the world right now. Crazy. They are all ready to tell you what to do, when to do it, how to structure your life, even how to talk to people and what businesses to start. Not to mention what makes you $50,000 a month fast, and even who to go to into a relationship with. To think about it this way, it's absolutely ridiculous. Every second or a third person on the internet is going to tell you something about the subject, like how to do it, like a really specific way to do things. And immensely successful people telling you this is the only way that you can do these things. The truth is that they're all wrong. Pretty bold coming from me, eh? A next random person on the internet having an opinion. But hear me out, I'm going somewhere with this and you'll love it. You definitely heard about Friedrich Nietzsche, right? And if you haven't, then here he is. Nice stash, bro. Nietzsche wrote that the individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. And if you do try it, you'll feel lonely pretty often, and sometimes even to the extent that you become frightened. But let me tell you something, my last best friend, who sadly died many years ago, told me, no price is too high for the privilege of owning yourself. Most people are just saying what worked for them, but we all come from different backgrounds, right? They just tell you what they think is right. But the right thing for someone else is not necessarily the right thing for you. Even if you're aiming for the same goal, it doesn't mean that you have to take the same path. Like most people we consider successful have their own ways. The ways they figured out the path for themselves, regarding their own roots and the place where they stand. For example, a dude who you might have heard about, Nikola Tesla, would sleep only 2 to 3 hours per night and take naps during the day. Winston Churchill, who was one of the most important men of his time, would start the morning with a strong drink, would actually drink all day long and smoke cigarettes all day long. Crazy. Then again, Einstein would sleep about 11 to 12 hours per night. All of them were exceptional men, there is no doubt, but they all had routines that worked for them. But you don't need to listen to someone on TikTok who tells you that you need to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. because it won't work for you. But if it does work for you, then go right ahead. But don't get me wrong, I'm not taking a massive dump on the self-improvement industry or any other industry where content creators are telling you what to do. A lot of general advice online is great. But when it comes to more personal things, let's be honest, they don't have a clue what they're talking about. It's all about you and what you find important. What are your values and what you actually find important in life? It really doesn't have to be solving world hunger or climate change, just find yours. And no, I don't mean find your own world hunger. You get what I mean? I know you do. You don't have to accept the values of other people. You have to figure it out for yourself. No one should be actually telling you how to live your life. And of course they will tell you what they think is right. And you should listen and analyze, but you don't need to copy or do exactly what they tell you to do. Be true to yourself and really admire your own actions. Assuming they are nice and decent actions, of course. Otherwise, you really got to change something. So in this video, I'll be a little bit of a guide to you too. And no, not the guy, a guide, but the difference with this video is that you will listen, but you will figure it out yourself. Pretty cool, right? Alright, press that like button below and let's get started. First of all, success and happiness are by most part subjective. Even if it was the same thing for all, there is still no single thing anyone can recommend to help you achieve that. You usually achieve it by doing something that you really admire and when you actually find your way in it. You'll never achieve it by blindly copying the things you are being told. You'll always stay behind the ones that you are copying. Instead, you have to be unique, and the only way you can be unique is by being yourself. Like really, use your uniqueness. A person like you has never existed in the universe and will never exist again. Maybe you heard of the philosophical maxim from ancient Greece, know thyself, that has been around for thousands of years. Great sayings and things stick around for ages and for a reason. Because there is truth in what you need to know and analyzing in yourself. Just take some time, sit down and really try to understand what makes you unique. What's your unique knowledge, talent and experiences that you have been given in your life? Ralph Waldo Emerson, a poet and philosopher, wrote that to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you into something else is the greatest accomplishment. From the minute that you wake up, someone is always trying to tell you what is right. You got to wake up early, go to college, do this and do that. And otherwise, if you don't exactly do what they tell you, then you're a failure. Let's call this all noise. Now try to separate yourself from all of that outside noise and go deep into your own self. See what's valuable for you, because that's the only thing that matters. If you spend your whole life doing the things that other people tell you to do, you will live your life miserable and die with regrets. That got really dark really fast, didn't it? But when I put together this video, I watched a lot of regret videos. Meaning I watched literally people saying what they regret in life overall. And a lot of it came down to the exact same point. They didn't pursue their own path. If you think about it, it's kind of sad. There are not a lot of things more worse than spending time on something that you don't really like. Meaning pleasing others is not the way you should live your life. Blindly following others is just the wrong path to take. And notice I said blindly following. Advice is still good, don't get me wrong, but in society we have this weird idea that everything can be taught. But if something can be simply taught, then that means that you're replaceable, that you're not unique. But the true things that actually make you successful in mental and material worlds can't be taught. Only learned through distinctive life experiences or predispositions. The best way I can give you advice on how to find your own path is to just analyze yourself. My channel is all about it. Just think what has been built inside of you all these years. And if you come to the conclusion, then leverage it to your best ability. And don't worry, your abilities to maximize your efforts will also grow in time. You truly do got this. I truly think who you are and what makes you special. And don't say nothing, it's false and downgrading and you know it is. The thing that is going to make you successful, the advantage that you have over everyone else, can only be discovered by pursuing your innate self. You are given talents, curiosities and passions. Reaching true success and peace doesn't mean that you have to choose the hottest field or finding the quickest way to make money this exact moment. The basic thing that you need to understand is if you're not 100% invested in what you're doing, then someone else is and they will easily beat you. To them it's everything and to you it's not. So let's be realistic with this option, you have no chance. Of course someone in your family or maybe even your friend group has always told you that doing something specific will make you successful. So maybe they give you advice that you should start coding or go to college, become a doctor or a lawyer. Or an internet guru with a fake green screen is telling you something that he doesn't know anything about. By the way, I recently had a video call with this fake guru, and at some point his fake green screen just peeled off at the corner and showed like this clay building he was living at. I'm not saying there is anything wrong with that, but he was offering me like a really big chance to work with his company, that we should work together with my video editing company or something like that. So you can guess what I told him. I accepted that damn good offer. No man, I'm not dumb. I sent him that $10,000 that he was asking because then he can send that $1 million to me. Smart moves. Anyways, try to forget about all of this that you have been told. Just think about what you actually want to do. By the way, maybe something that you would want to do is to subscribe to this channel. If you like this content, I would really appreciate it, and thanks for that. Moving on, find something that feels like hard work for others, but feels like play for you. Like what are you good at? Or even better, what could you be good at? The so-called enemies are the people who tell you what you need to do. So do me a favor, I really do want you to succeed, and don't fall for this trap. Don't be one of those people who never realized their true potential and never made it happen. Just don't be one of them. And yeah, I know this might sound like generic advice, but why do most people choose to not follow it? Like really, I really do want you to think about it. In this world, you're completely unique. No one has ever went through the same experiences as you have. No one like you has never existed and will never exist again. Seems like a massive waste of life, doesn't it? Just pursuing something someone else is telling you what is right. I mean, like just the thought of it, like how unique you are, it's just beautiful. And don't worry about the current trends, they always change. Look at all the tiny details in your life that made you you. What is something that you love to do that you can leverage to help others? And if you have discovered it by this point, then I'm truly happy for you. I truly am. But if you haven't, I suggest you be bored. And you might be thinking, what the f is this guy on about right now? The best way I found the reflection inside my own mind was I forced myself to be bored. And if you want me to help you go a little bit further, then go watch this video. And trust me, boredom will change your life, and in a fantastic way, because you will find out who you are and what you want in life. And as always, I love you being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch ya.